into me, that she wanted to be more than a friend to me. She had a look in her eyes like she wanted to thrill me, but her hands around her throat said kill me. I could tell that this girl was into me, that she wanted to be more than a friend to me. She had a look in her eyes like she wanted to thrill me, but her hands around her throat said kill me.
I'm not gonna lie, the story in this game is actually kind of interesting. If you can get into it, that is. Your girl gets kidnapped while you're on a train on your vacation. She's pissed at you for drinking, walks away, and all hell literally breaks loose. She is then kidnapped, and you have to go chase her to get her back. The train crashes, and you and all those aspirers are trying to find a way off this island of hell. That's because basically what it is. But as the guy, you gotta go rescue your girl, because I don't know why. You would go into a deeper, darker place where people are getting their head sliced off for a chick, but, you know, whatever. I'm just saying. The deeper you go into the game, the more people die, the crazier the monsters become, and the weirder the environments become. The idea and concept work well enough. Weird, spooky, supernatural elements mixed with a Saw-type death scenes, and you watch some nasty shit going on, and for horror friends, you may love those moments. The voice acting, on the other hand, is hilariously bad. I'm talking about cheesy B-movie level dialogue. Lots of fucks, lots of shits, lots of what the fuck was that shit thrown around, both in English, French, and other languages I don't care to know. If you could dig the shitty dialogue and the voice acting, you actually might find a semi-interesting story in this little horror title.
Yes, dear, I'll be right there. Marie needs me. Right now.
Graphics honestly kind of look like an early 360 title, or maybe some high-end Xbox game. The trouble is that it tries to go for a little bit more realistic approach, and games like Gunstringer and Power Up, where they went for more Avatar look or cartoony, they look really cool for a Kinect game. Whereas here, it's too realistic, and it's a shame because when it tries to be so realistic, it causes the graphics to come off last generation, especially the silly blood effects. Still, some interesting designs are nice to look at, but if you look at this game, you'll definitely go, damn, these graphics could be better the whole time you're playing. Gameplay. Okay. Warning. This is where Whitey might flip his shit a little bit. This is where the game becomes one of the most frustrating games I played with the Kinect. The controls seem basic enough. Walk forward by putting your foot forward. Put it a little further away from your body and you'll walk faster. If you want to make it easy, hold your right hand up and you'll automatically walk to the next objective. Easy enough. Swing your hand and you'll use your weapon. Easy enough, right? Wrong! 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 When you have to search for items or go and find obstacles and the auto function is disabled, it is a fucking mess. You will try to walk straight, but no matter what you do, where you're heading, for some odd fucking reason, the game will say, "Where you going, buddy?" And then the camera will fucking turn the way you're not even looking. And if that's not bad enough, the combat is so motherfucking frustrating. You swing freaking 5 or 6 times before your character obviously goes, oh, maybe I should swing this fucking bat at the goddamn creature that's coming forward to me. It just really pisses me off. And the blocking works when it wants to. When it wants to. The moving in combat is clunky and quite frankly shit. The damn freaking weapon selection isn't high, and some of the weapons don't work right, like the fucking chainsaw. I'm so done with the gameplay section because it's so frustrating to talk about. Plus, I covered 90% of the game. You will search for tapes, and then you will head to the next story piece. You will swing your shitty weapon 6 times to hit the enemy once, and you will walk forward with one of the most frustrating fucking walking movements in a Kinect game. I'm just done. I'm just done. The combat is shit. And the free walking sucks. When they disable the auto walk, it sucks. So in general, the gameplay is frustrating. Now, I know you're sitting there like, Whitey, come on, you gotta be professional. And I really did. I tried, but I had to get my frustration out on this microphone that I'm talking into right now. And I had to let fans know how I really felt about that product. And that is what the gameplay drove me to say. So I'm sorry about ranting, but I had to do that. Now, let me give you my full and honest opinion. Did I enjoy this game at all? That's the big question. The concept of Nightmare is perfect. The execution is flawed. The moving works crappy. The combat is for the most part shit. And the graphics can use some serious work. The voice acting is laughable at best, and the dialogue is beyond cheesy. So, what's to like about Nightmare? Well, it's one of the only rated M games on the Kinect, and you can cut off heads of gruesome, ugly beasts. So I had a little fun with Rise of the Nightmare, but honestly this game deserves no more than a 4. It's broken in some areas and barely playable. It's worth the rent because there's not many games out there, but at the same time it's so frustrated that I don't even want to tell you to rent it. So I'm going to give it a 4 for it being a little different, and you could beat it if you were ready to get through the frustrating moments of the game, but it's not worth it. It's no Deck of Sports. That game is far worse. Oh, it's so fucking bad. If you want me to review that fucking game, I will. But it'll basically be me just flipping my shit the whole entire review. It's not as bad as that, but it's still a pretty crappy game. So I'm going to give it a 4, and I'm going to leave you guys off with my last words. Don't even really bother checking this game out unless you really want to see a horror game on the Kinect.
What do you want from me? She stepped up and said it's a thrill, so sit still, cause I can't decide whether to fuck or kill you. And with that, she plunged the knife in my white skin, which sent me into a light spin.